Let it all go, let it all go. No submission, this is 250. Greatness or death, this is how we roll. Before I'm laid to rest, I'll conquer the globe.
Yo, Michael T. Porter here, 250 Gemstones Exchange. Just want to give you guys great content, and in exchange, you guys have a like, comment, or subscribe. Hopefully, all three of the above. Don't be afraid to share my videos. Pass me around. Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chizzing. If you guys would like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also, check out my website, 250gemstones.com.co. Also, check out my Spotify podcast. Link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. I got a video to play for y'all, but this really goes out to the black queens out there, the beautiful black women out there. Those who don't look at black men as, much, don't look at us as gold or silver, platinum. Hell, they don't look at us as even copper. The black women that want to go outside of their race and skip over all this chocolate goodness, all of this, they rather pass up all of this to go be with them white boys. And look, there's been a surge of white men getting with black women and deleting them. I don't know what's all that about. Why would a man take a beautiful black woman, get with her, and then yank her up out of here? But y'all watch this video, and I'm gonna be right back with you to give you my opinion. Let's go.
In the death of a 23-year-old black woman who died after a dating app meetup after protesters demanded answers, marching on what would have been Lauren Smithfields' 24th birthday Sunday, carrying balloons to mark the occasion. Smithfields was found unresponsive in her apartment December 12th. Her family now filing a notice of claim, a first step in preparing to sue the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut for its, quote, racially insensitive handling of Smithfields' sudden passing. She was found by a man she allegedly met on the dating app Bumble, according
She is gorgeous. Ooh.
to a police incident report provided by the family attorney. The man is 37 years old and white, according to public record, and he called the police, according to the incident report, when he says he woke up next to her and she was not breathing. The man...
Now, wait a minute. Nigga, talking about the white man. Nigga, you just said you woke up to a dead body and you the only one? Who you think is going to be the first one they're going to investigate, jackass?
Who found Lauren is not currently considered a person of interest. What is the family's response to that?
The family is very insulted by that. They weren't looked at as a person of interest, and we feel that it's racially motivated.
Tonight, her death ruled an accident by the Connecticut chief medical examiner. The cause of death is multiple drugs, including fentanyl and alcohol. According to the police report, the man told police that the night before, the two were drinking tequila, and Smithfields became ill and, quote, went to the bathroom to vomit. They continued drinking, and she fell asleep. The report makes no reference to the two having sexual relations that night. The man says he heard Smithfield snoring around 3:30 a.m. when police are...
Now, I don't know any fentanyl or dope heads. Now, I guess some dope heads are pretty, but to me, she looks very healthy. Her skin looks good. You can kind of tell signs because when we were in junior high, they used to give us these books of what crackheads look like. I grew up in Sacramento, a lot of gang stuff, a lot of crackhead stuff, a lot of methamphetamine was high too, a lot. It's just like every other major city. They're trying to prepare the youth for what's out there. And like I said, there are a lot of people that are on this stuff. You really can't tell. She could be one of them. But in my opinion, she is very beautiful. I don't see any... Let me zoom in a little bit. I don't see any crust. I don't see any yellow in her eyes. No red in her eyes. Her lips are curvy. She looks like a model. I don't know. But his ass should have been investigated.
Arrived before 7 a.m., she had been, quote, dead for at least an hour or more and had dried blood in and around her right nostril. Ernie says the family found a note with a phone number on Smithfield's door around 7:30 p.m. the next day. The landlord notified them of her death.
And they were told there was nothing to investigate. He seemed like a nice guy. They never quarantined the area. They never collected anything of value.
Instead, according to the notice of claim, the family found their own evidence, including blood-stained sheets and, quote, a pill used as a sedative and a used condom. The Bridgeport police did not comment on the specific allegations made by the family, but in a statement said in part, the investigation remains open and active, and the department offers its sincerest condolences to the family and friends of Miss Lauren Smithfields.
What's going on?
Did y'all see that? The white man didn't even get investigated. Would y'all like to know my opinion? Would y'all like to know my opinion? Of course you do. That's why your ass is here. Black queens, hey, just come on home. I know we ain't much. I know that we throwing up sets. I know we ain't building nothing. I know we like to run up in your sister and your cousin and hell, your mama. Hell, even your mama, we out of line. We just want to be pimps and drug dealers, but we all you got, baby. Black women, we are all you have. We are all you have. Now, are there a lot of black men beating up and doing horrific things to black women? Yes. I don't know what's that about. The black women need protection. Black women need protection. Black women need love. I don't know. And I think black women genuinely, just like all women, are looking for love and security and ready to get on with life. I think we are all ready to get on with life. And meaning to get on with life, it's time to start a family. It's time to contribute to the community. It's time to get into politics. It is time to get right with the Lord. It's time to make some serious money. It is time to step your motherfucking game up. Excuse me. It's time. It's time to move on and build. Now, you know, if you get to the point where you're super wealthy, cool. If you got money in the bag, large lump sums, that's cool too. But it's time for men and women to build and stop this foolishness. But the main foolishness, and I'm gonna be fair to both sides, black women, this is the first time since our ancestors got here, first time since blacks has been in America that black women are actually looking to other men. They looking to the Asians, they looking to the Mexicans, they looking to the white boys. Black men have been sleeping with all races since we got here. We were breeders. We were sleeping with this black woman, sleeping with this black woman, sleeping with that black. It started from slavery because we were sleeping with so many beautiful black women out in the fields. All of that scattered chocolate ass out there. Ooh. I ain't gonna lie, I wouldn't mind being a breeder. I ain't with the whip. I couldn't be I would have to kill some. I'm serious. I would have to. I couldn't go home knowing that somebody did that to my brother, doing what they were doing to the black women, having their way with my daughter, and she's screaming for help, and I'm just gonna sit there and just take it. The black man, the Africans, been used to violence. So let me get this straight. We've been murdering each other all across Africa before we even became slaves. All of a sudden, when Mr. Charlie, when this white man comes around, we bitch up. I don't think so. We all of a sudden don't have no nuts when the white man comes around. I do not believe nothing they taught us in slavery. I think over time they finally got us where they want us, but initially, no, absolutely not. The black man has been violent now. They were violent then, and we were violent in Africa. So going back to the black women, the reason why I'm bringing all this together is because I wouldn't mind being a breeder. There was this top breeder, and he was the #1 breeder, as far as we know. There could have been somebody, but they said he had over, they would not lie, I think he had over, it was like 1,000 to 3,000 black women he had kids with. He was just having 3,000 women or 3,000 kids. I think he had slept with 3,000 women. If I'm not mistaken, I'm going to double check the numbers. But it said 1,000 to 3,000 women. All of that chocolate out there. So it started from there. The black man has been, I guess, has been taught to be reckless with his thing. And then by being so reckless, we just been sleeping with so many women. Slept with the Indians, sleeping with the beautiful Indian women, sleeping with the beautiful black woman, sleeping with the white woman because the white woman couldn't get enough of the Mandingo, and then when the Mandingos were running up in her when her husband was gone, she had him lynched. Ain't that something? The black man, I don't think a lot of black men wants to do it, but you know, she said either you're going to, this is the white woman, the wife of the slave owners, and all the aunties and the grandmas, you're telling the slaves, I'm talking about the big ones, strong ones, because they're looking out their window and they're seeing all of this chocolate out there in the fields, and they have to listen. This strong, barbaric, healthy black man, Africans out there, and especially if the white girls really had a lot of sympathy for the black man. Oh, she's getting moist, and they keep hearing all these horror stories of how they used to do these horrific things to other tribes and all this stuff. And you better be careful because they're known for R-wording their women, and they might R-word you. But the white girl didn't care. She's like, come on with it. She's peeping through the window, sneaking off with the slaves. And she gave them an ultimatum. Either you sleep with me, or I tell my husband and my brothers and all them hillbillies that you've been giving me the side eye. So the black man been sleeping with the white woman. The black man been sleeping with the Indians, the native Indians. The black man been sleeping with the Africans. And we been sleeping with the Latinos. Lord have mercy. Well, don't believe me. Look, most of the Caribbeans is black and Latinos, either full black or black Latinos. Cuba, Puerto Rico, all them countries up there. The North, South America, all them countries up there, Brazil, all that. We've been slamming the Latinas, slamming the Native Americans, slamming the blacks, slamming the white girls, slamming the Latinas, and you know the black man has been slamming the Asians. Now the Asians, I don't know who goes harder on us, the Asians or the whites. Mexicans, the Latinos go hard on us, but we get our own little crazy dynamics. But as far as like racism, the whites and the Asians, they go hard on us. But even then, Ling gonna give up that fortune cookie. So the black man saying all that because the black man been slamming all these races. We been slamming and pumping all these women across the world. We were sold around because we've been sleeping. But the black woman always followed the black man, and over time through all the gang banging, and black men want to be pimps and hustlers and walk around with fish in they fucking boots and platforms. They want to walk around with 50-foot brim hats with feathers. I understand why the black women don't want to be bothered with no nigga, especially in America. I can understand why she don't want to be bothered with us, but you know, is this surge of white women, this surge of white men gathering our black women just to do these horrific things. She was drugged. She wasn't no crackhead. She was very beautiful. I can tell a crackhead a mile away. Now she probably just started drugs, but the whole point of this, the uproar and the riots was that there was no investigation. There is no investigation because them white folks gonna make sure that they're not gonna throw this white man in jail over no black nigga girl. That's how they looking at it. She's a little nigga girl, a little nappy-headed nigga girl, and we are not gonna throw one of our own in the belly of the beast for this nappy-headed black girl. Now, here's the thing. The prosecutor, I don't know if they really tried. You know, we can come to the conclusion that they didn't really try to press charges on this white man for deleting this beautiful black woman. And the city didn't try. I mean, the whole city is a tight community, and they're not, like I said, they're not going to throw their own away for no black woman. They're not going to put a white man in jail over no black woman. Not even an investigation. Not even an investigation. It's just crazy that the world that we live in, everybody talk about justice, but nobody really wants to put justice at the forefront of society. Nobody really wants to uphold justice, the foundational principles of justice, fairness, truth. It's kind of sad that this girl lost her life, and it was like a thief in the night. With all that evidence, with the condom and the drugs, date of drugs, and all this stuff, there wasn't even an investigation. But y'all flood my comments. I would really, really like to know what y'all think about this 23-year-old black woman being deleted by this white man, and the surge of black women being deleted by white men as they engage in relationships. I appreciate every like, subscription, comment. Y'all flood